2026 schedule. Michigan has made us their homecoming game. Mark, we'll answer your question at the end here. 2026 schedule. Michigan has us as their homecoming game, which is funny. October 17th. We'll see how it plays out. We can literally go into any game now thinking like, okay, we have a shot to win because we have a new coach. The old mindset of, two guaranteed losses every year, doesn't have to be a thing anymore. Doesn't mean it won't be, but I don't think it will be. So 2026 schedule, we got Marshall, we got Temple. I think Buffalo's in there. And then we got Michigan, USC, Washington, Purdue, Minnesota. So not the easiest schedule in the world, but it's also not hard. Not very hard. So what do you guys think about next season and Michigan making us their homecoming game?
Yeah, Michigan's asking for it, dude. It's about time we go whoop up on them, man. It's been we even played them the last 2 seasons, right? We haven't played them since 2023. Wait, right? Yeah, we have not played them since 2023 at our house. We're gonna go to their house, their quiet, stupid big house that's not loud. It's a stupid big house that's not loud. Probably the least intimidating stadium in the country. It's hard to win there just because Michigan's usually good, but it's not hard to win there because the crowd's loud. And that's because they have season ticket holders. There's there are probably some older fans that aren't going to get up and get you wound up. But Penn State needs to give them an L, dude. They have to. Listen, Whittingham is a good coach, but I'm not afraid of him. Right? Matt Campbell's not afraid of Coach Whittingham. I can assure you. He's not he's a legend in Utah, but he's not somebody to be scared about. So I think Matt Campbell's going to go in there. The guys are going to play tough. They're going to be physical at the line of scrimmage. They're going to run it down their throat. I hope so, because Michigan always has a good defensive line. So we'll see. I think their defense is always good. So it's going to be tough to move the ball. Don't get me wrong, but Taylor Mauser is going to take shots. That's something that he's going to do. That's something we haven't done the last 5 years with Franklin and whoever we had at offensive coordinator. So, but first and 10, he's going to throw a 40-yarder. If it doesn't work, okay, then he'll figure it out. He'll do something else. At least we're going to take chances. So that's what I'm excited about. Our defense, I think, can play with anybody in the Big Ten. I think they're going to be really good. Obviously, we have no idea exactly what it's going to look like until we play, but we have the people. We have the players that can play a good defense. It just all needs to come together. We have solid players. We have flashy players, and then we have solid players. So I think it can all come together, and we can beat Michigan. I'm not saying we will, but we can beat them. So.
Yep. Okay. How many can that stadium hold? 117 or something?
110, 109,
okay,
something like that.
So,
it's a bigger stadium.
I think.
So that's going to make it really exciting. It's going to be a sellout. Hopefully an 8 o'clock night game, make it more exciting.
Yeah,
it's going to be something to look forward to if they're hyping it up like that. I think it's a good idea because,
and if we're undefeated too, we could be undefeated going into that
game. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. What are they going to do? Is it going to be a green out or something, or what color are they? You know what I mean?
They usually do. I think they've done like yellow.
Yellow.
I think they try to do the yellow, but
great
Garrett
too. Yeah, right. Yeah, I hope they do that too. It's just I'm looking forward to it already since they announced it to us. You know what I mean? So. Yep. Looking forward to it. I think we can beat them. I have no doubt that we'll go there and beat them, no matter how many people show up and how loud and proud they are. But looking forward to it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Overall record's hard to pick. Brett and I have talked about this, several times. But
couple times.
to end, Mark, Rocco, we have high hopes for him. He has to come back from a sprain. We kind of covered this a little bit already, but thanks for the stats, Mark. Marcus Neal Jr. Yep. Him and dude, I mean, Marcus Neal Jr. to me, Jeremiah Cooper was a top 10 portal guy, and we got him. So I think Jeremiah Cooper will be better, but Marcus Neal is also a good player. Benjamin Brommer, yeah, he's going to be probably our backup next to Rapp. And then the receiver, Brett, you said it's Chase Sowell.
Yeah,
you think
it's probably Chase Sowell because who he's talking about because Jalen Noel is on the Texans, so he used to play at Iowa State. So
yeah. So
I think that's what he's saying. Yeah,
Chase Sowell,
he's
Brett
going to be good.
Esperson,
Yeah,
they're all going to be breakout players. Spice, you think that Penn State wins 24-21? Okay. Yeah, see, that's the thing, guys. Like, we're back to old school Penn State football. We are. And Terry's going to be cornerbacks. I hope they just make him receivers coach, too. We don't have a receivers coach yet, which I don't know. But
we were told that Coach Lustig, our special teams coordinator, is stepping in as a receivers coach right now. I really hope that's not permanent. I'm sorry, but if that's permanent, I mean, it could work out. I think he may have coached receivers before, but it would have been nice to go get a big name guy or a guy who produces solid receivers. I got to look more into that, but Coach Lustig right now is who's stepping in for that. So
yeah, I don't know if it's possible for Terry to coach both. He could, but practice wise, I'm sure they separate every practice. We used to do, like in high school, we would do offense night. I think Tuesdays was offense, Wednesdays was defense, Thursdays was walkthrough. So I don't know exactly how the practices play out. I don't know if the corners and receivers are both being coached at the same time, but you could kind of coach them together, one-on-ones like all day, every day, but that'd be hard because you're kind of taken away from each position group if you have them both by the same coach. I don't know, but we gotta get someone. I don't know who they're gonna get. We have not heard anything. I don't think there's really any ideas out there either.
It'd be exciting though if he was both, if he could do it, because he's coaching his corners to, okay, this is what you're looking for in wide receivers. And on the other hand, wide receivers, this is what corners are thinking. So it'd be really interesting if he could pull it off.
Yeah.
Because he's defending the pass. And then on the other side of the ball, this is how you beat the corners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they could. They could have competition all day. Yeah.
He's got the mentality to do it.
And you could even have the receivers practicing secondary playing receivers. You can do both. Why not?
Because they bring, yep. Because quarterbacks sometimes come out of high school, but then they turn into wide receivers. So they already have the mentality of, this is what a receiver does.
Or tight ends,
Yep.
Yeah, in high school, I played quarterback my whole life up until I don't know, my freshman year or something. Then I moved to receiver, and it was great playing receiver. It was a lot more fun. And I knew what the quarterback was thinking because I played quarterback, my whole life. So playing receiver and knowing what the quarterback is thinking, because you know what he's thinking, because he's, because you played the position. It's cool. But yeah, Josh Gaddis would be a good addition. I could see him coming back. Franklin may have banned him from State College because he doesn't want him going back there. But I'm hoping for Josh Gaddis. Coach Jerry Judy. Yeah, man, Josh Gaddis is a great coach. We could possibly get him, but we're not just going to go get him because he's Josh Gaddis. It's not Franklin. He's not just going to go get him because it's a name. They're going to get a guy that fits. It could be a guy we never heard of. It could be a high school head coach for all we know. It's going to be a good coach because we have the staff that can hire people. the mascot of the show is back on, Rocky.
Oh, Rocky.
Everybody
Oh,
say hi to Rocky, the
I
mascot.
think Rocky needs to settle down.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
like he
Out of
looks like
control.
he's getting a little rowdy over there.
No, he's
Rocky,
chill.
were you sleeping or what?
He's probably just eating.
Sleeping or eating?
Nice. I don't know.
How old is Rocky?
I think he just turned 6. Yeah, around that. Yeah. 6.
Yeah, so yeah. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. You know, I didn't even think about bringing that up. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out because we do need a guy,
Yeah.
but I think they're going to get a guy that's going to fit well. So it can't be worse than what we had before. It can't. Like, there's no way.
Nope.
I mean, even
There won't.
Poindexter could have coached receivers.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you take a guy like a Dan Connor, you know, he knows football. He's covered plenty of wide receivers in his life in forms and fashion. So he could coach receivers. Like, it doesn't matter. You just need a good coach who can coach. That's it. That's all you need. Yeah. So we'll see.
What was Terry in college?
Receiver.
You see,
Yep.
yeah, he's got it. I mean,
Yeah, he's
do we
he's a
have
beast.
somebody that can replace the corners? I mean,
He
switch
he was a 5'8" receiver and was torching people. Yeah, he was my
Yeah.
age. You know?
See that's the thing.
5'8".
Like, back then, how many 5'8" guys made the NFL? You know,
A lot.
I mean, Darren Sproles, Austin Eckler, those are two like good short guys that we've seen recently. But man, back then, like, you do not see 5'8" guys make the NFL.
No,
5'8"
you don't.
corners. 5'8"
Mhm.
corners. Did they make the NFL?
Mm-hmm.
Let alone a 5'8" receiver. How do you even do that? OJ McDuffie was what, 6'3"?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty big.
He was a first
you
round
gotta-
pick.
KJ Hamler's 5'9", I think. So he made the
Yeah.
NFL.
Yeah,
KJ
but
Hamler.
he was really fast. Terry was not.
Really
I don't
fast,
think Terry was naturally gifted. You know,
Probably not.
OJ was 5'10", so even OJ was higher,
Mm-hmm.
higher in height.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all got to do a stream Friday because, yeah. So I thought about
Probably will.
maybe doing that. Yeah, like doing a stream because
Yeah.
Brett and I, when we can, we're gonna talk wrestling and hockey. But yeah, maybe we can do that. Yeah, and then we'll just make it like football and wrestling or something like that. But yeah, that's a big match. I think we're gonna beat the piss out of them, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Penn State wrestling is the
Better.
best. And
Hale
Bo
Sanderson
Nichols,
does not lose. So
yeah. You talk about a real coach. Bo Nickel, you know, he beat that Ohio State kid to win the national title, I think it was. Literally went from being pinned to pinning him. Hale Sanderson used to do that type of stuff. Like, he would be like in a
Joking around.
headlock and he would like do a backflip and like pin the guy. Like, it was insane. Like, he was like he it's crazy the stuff he would do. He's like in the circus. He was like an acrobat, just jumping around and doing all kinds of stuff. But being at the Super Bowl happened, they shown a lot of Steelers highlights. Lynn Swann, man.
Yep.
Lynn Swann had some epic catches.
John
Stallworth, like, he did not drop the ball.
Yep. Such a good name.
said-
John
Dad,
Stallworth.
you said John Stallworth could have caught an ice ball.
That might have been Lynn Swann. Wow. Yeah, I mean, all Terry Bradshaw had to do is throw it down the field somewhere, and the hands were there. It was unbelievable watching that.
Terry had a great arm.
70s. Oh my God.
Man, he could throw the ball. He was so good.
Today, I mean, the quarterbacks are extremely accurate. I mean, they hit where they're throwing, back shoulder, outside shoulder, whatever. It's like, except for the Patriots quarterback, he just had a bad game there. But wow, Terry, what's that?
I was just gonna say the Patriots, Mark Senior, they had the worst offensive line though. So like, I feel bad. I told Mark after the game, I felt bad for Drake Babyface May because, and I don't like the Patriots, but like, you got to feel for the guy. Like he had no help. He had zero freaking help. That's that's coaching malpractice. Just to put these guys out there and have him get bulldozed. So like
Yeah.
I don't know. It was bad. Yeah.
It showed his character though, because he stayed in there. He didn't
Yeah.
he didn't cower down or throw it away too many times, but he just
I like Drake, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, that Seahawks defensive line, they were just pounding him all night. That poor kid, dude. Those guys are huge. And they were just hammering him all night.
That looked like our Michigan defensive line at Penn State when we went out there. And wow, at the end of the game, that poor quarterback was on the field more than football.
If Will Campbell's got a girlfriend, he was eating leftovers that night because he looked like crap. He was eating. She was not cooking for that. I'm sorry, but
she left.
He didn't cook at all, so he got cooked. Yeah.
Oh, that was sad, but it would have been a good game if
Yeah. The offensive line would have offensive lined.
Yeah,
it would have been good.
Something, I don't know, block legs or something.
Terrible. Horrible.
That one guy got literally knocked right over. All right, and then oh my God, that one play he grabbed he was tackling or pushing that lineman into the quarterback, and then he wrapped his right arm around the quarterback's neck.
Yeah, I saw.
And took them both down.
Yep.
Wow. What are they? How much do they lift? I mean, what's the weight room look like?
Yeah.
The Patriots, they had no weapons either. They don't really have any running backs. No offense to Travion Henderson, but I know the Seahawks back in the day, they were one of the first teams to drink alkaline water. I don't know if they still do it, but that's like a advanced form of water. Basically, I drink it too. I know they were one of the first teams to do that, and I think that does make a difference, honestly, with everything. Drinking some alkaline water, so I think But yeah, I mean that new coach, 2 first-year head coaches.
Oh wow,
McDonald and Vrabel. Now we know Vrabel's a great coach. I mean, but like Brett said, that offensive line, that was
horrendous. Like there's
they should be investigated for why they did that bad. And I heard they're investigating the halftime show too. They're trying to understand what Bad Bunny was saying. I guess legitimately they're investigating what he was saying because they're thinking he was saying like bad stuff in Spanish. I don't know how true.
I don't know.
But there's definitely people out there that were watching it that spoke Spanish that probably would have said something. I don't know.
Yeah, I question Patriots offensive line. How can an offensive line like that make it to the Super Bowl? Yeah. How did they do that? That's just
and the coaches need fired. Like the coaches need punished for you trotted that out there. Like you coached that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like the coaching's terrible. I mean,
they didn't make any adjustments, right?
No, zero. They didn't put like no extra tight end or nothing,
legs or anything, or man,
nothing.
That's just wow.
Just malpractice. Yeah, like I don't
I don't know how that offensive line made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and again, like first of all, they played a bunch of second-tier quarterbacks all year. They had a pretty easy schedule. I figured that would catch up to them against the Seattle because Seattle it was the best team this year. They were by far the best team. They had 2 losses all year.
Yep.
We beat the Patriots, the Steelers. We beat them at home, at their house. The Seahawks beat us at our house. They had no weapons. Their defense, I mean, that Gonzalez kid, they probably would have put up 50 points if it weren't for that Gonzalez kid. That kid was batting balls down left and right everywhere. Yep. Like it's like they had 3 guys with the same number running around. Like he was everywhere all night. None of the commercials were all that funny, I don't think.
They were pretty bad.
Budweiser had, of course, the best one with the eagle and the horse. They'll never recover, but they're trying.
Yeah.
And Trump's got July 4th, 2026, 250th anniversary UFC fights on White House lawn, of course.
Wow.
Of course they do.
Yep.
So Dana White's been talking about how bad that is for security. Like he's like, it's so hard to have a fight there because security wise, it's a nightmare. You're out in the open, man, in front of the White House. Like that. That's crazy. Trump, I hope, is like in bulletproof glass or something. Like, I hope. Yeah. But they love him, man. UFC, they love Trump. But all right, guys. Is that everything?
Yeah, I think so.
Here.
All right.
Yep.
So breakout players, Chris Soul, 2026 schedule. Shout out to Andrew Janoko too. And yeah, Friday night we'll have to see about doing a stream during wrestling. Why not? But thanks for the comments, guys. Thank you for the
thanks, guys.
Donation, George. Really appreciate it, man. I hope that we answered all your questions, and you guys have a good night.
We are
Penn State.